Well, guys, how's she going? So, yeah, I think the humidity and stuff must be coming back up a little bit because I'm sweating more than I should be. I mean, mind you, I've been working, but this is bad. So I gotta drink a gallon of water just to freaking stay alive over here. But yeah, so I went shopping today. Mother had a doctor appointment. I went to the hardware, got a new cable made up for the rake. I haven't put it on yet. I'm not going to, probably for a while. One is we did quite a bit of other stuff today, and yeah, and then I wanted to try to get at least one more load of the junk out of the building before the rain came. We're talking rain starting. There's a 40% chance at 2 a.m. tonight, and then for tomorrow it's an 80% chance, which they could cancel. Wouldn't hurt my own feelings one damn bit if they did, but yeah, I wanted to burn at least one more load of trash, get it out of that building. So this would be load number 3 now that I got out. So chew away out of here and there, little chunks, a little bit here and there. We'll get it done. My uncle finally got the old blue camper shell out of here now. It's down here in the junk pile. And then we hauled some trees. We're not done, so that's why I'm not going to clean up any of the mess that's down here. Just forget. Unfortunately, one of my T-posts here did take a beating, but I knew that, so just couldn't help it. The trees are too big. So I'll have to, I don't know if I can straighten that, or if it's, I don't know if it's bent in the ground or if it's just, kind of pulled itself out of the ground a little bit. I ain't gonna worry about that until we're fucking done. I don't want to deal with it. So we did get rid of the rest of this tree that was here. Ground's a little bit soft here yet, not horrible. It broke off of there. And then he did get rid of half of it. That was just so we could get in here. But he left the other half behind. We finally got rid of that. There is some mess here and stuff to clean up because I would like to be able to, at some point, mow this. Probably, it won't be this year, obviously, because I got to clean that, and who knows when I'll get around to it. So we did use both tractors, the A and the 400, but the 400 has been putting up hissy fits. I don't know, it gets in its mood sometimes, and you have issues more than you really should, but it's a stupid issue. So like I said, we're not done, obviously, but we got rid of that, like I said. So just minor cleanup to do there. And then we finally got rid of this big monster tree. This is the biggest one. That's the one that actually took the post out. Because obviously we didn't, cut the tree up. We just took it all as one big chunk just to get freaking done. Again, much of minor cleanup to do. We'll do that when we get all the massive stuff out of here. But you can see the massive dead spot and where all the leaves have dropped off. Didn't take long for the tree to decide to grow new ones. So I'm actually going to come down here at some point when I clean up. I'm just going to cut that down more. So then that way the tree can't try to grow back. But it won't be until probably fall time. I do have to mow down here. The grass is getting to be ridiculously, stupidly tall. I think I'm about 3 days overdue to mow compared to my yard, because my yard's a lot slower now compared to this. So So we technically, I think, still have 2 trees left. We got this big massive guy that's laying down here. I want to take this overhead guy out just to get rid of it. Might as well freaking well. And then I'm not 100% sure if this is 2 trees or one big massive tree. But he needs to come out. You just get it out so it looks... I can't even mow where I'm supposed to be mowing because the tree sticks out. I did come in here with the A. I pulled out one tree that was laying here. And again, there's still some cleanup to do, so it's never going to be perfect until you're done. There's a big tree that was laying across here. I got rid of that. So, and then I went, well, my uncle was going to take that big tree because I didn't have any more small trees to haul, nothing that was worth hooking up to. So I figured, well, while he's heading down to the tree pile, he didn't make it very far, and the tractor started acting up, and then it died right there on the road. So, freaking figures, right? Oh, there's some deer. Sorry, deer. The bird oxes are in here like crazy now. I got rid of one tree that was in here. There's still one more yet. So I'll have to hook up to that next time we decide to pull another tree out. But there was one further back here. I actually had to slide it this way because the part where it broke off was actually up against the tree, like in further. So I wasn't able to just pull it straight out. So I had to come out this way. I had to turn around, sneak by it, and then pull it out to the 12 acres. So one more tree here, and then some minor cleanup. And then this trail will be opened back up, and then I can actually start mowing this again, like I was. But I'll have to come in through this way to get it. Through that way, I think. And then, yeah, then just some minor cleanup right here where I took this tree out. So, we got a little bit of progress done. But the tractor was the Farm LA, or she's got a name, it's Jenny. So Jenny was pretty much running flawless, you know, like it was just, they didn't want to stop despite it having a leak. But I knew it was leaking anyway, but you know, everything goes faster when you have 2 tractors. So I just decided to do that. So, but yeah, they're talking some rain tomorrow. So if I don't get any mowing done, this will grow more, obviously. But it's gonna have to get mowed regardless if there's trash being here. I'll have to just kind of mow around the trash a little bit, you know, tree branches and shit. Because I gotta mow grass, so, and I don't want to clean anything really until we're done. So I guess I didn't show you guys, but here's what's left of the camper after it had a slight encounter with the 400. That's all that's left of it. There's nothing worth salvaging. I took the glass out, but I might end up throwing the glass down here anyway. But that was just so we could get it down here and we wouldn't shatter glass in the yard where we mow. Because then we'll just keep popping tires left and right if we did that. So now, since the glass has been out, well, we can, you know, do whatever we want with it now. But yeah, so I got done taking one load to burn out of that building and burned it, and then I brought half of a load of scrap metal down here just to get rid of it. Chances are, if it rains tomorrow, I probably won't get out for a couple days. Everything will have to dry back out, depending on what rain we get, obviously. But you know, it's she's looking cleaner. It looks nice, a lot nicer at least. I mean, it still looks like a mess, but it's getting better. Cleaning this out, even though not 100% done yet, and then getting rid of that other big tree is it's nice. And then I got rid of a couple of trees. Yeah, so we still have, like I said, I think 2 more. And then if I decide to take that other one out, well, then that'll be a 3rd one. And then if we clean this out, make it look all spotless and clean again like it was before the storm, then we'll be done down here. Then it'll be the main trail that we'll start cleaning out. Just to get this done will make me 70% happy. And then the trail, we'll pick at that as we need, or as we feel like it. If we feel like, pulling a tree. I'm still going to send both tractors down here, the A and the 400. Because I can take the smaller trees, and then my uncle can take the bigger trees. But yeah, so that's that. So I'm pretty damn wore out. You would think even after doing all this, you would sleep like a freaking baby. I still find myself not sleeping like a baby sometimes. So, but whatever. Just getting done what we did tonight or today. I'm happy with it. It's acceptable. I was getting kind of wore out too, and towards the end there I was getting kind of wore out because I forgot to grab my water before I left. And then the 400 was acting up, and that was getting on his nerves. So he said, frick it, I'm done. Because it gets on it gets on his nerve, and it would get on my nerve too if you're just trying to get work done and all the tractor wants to do is, throw a freaking hissy fit. So we'll let her sit then for a couple days, and she can sit there and pout then. So, but I'm done. I'm done. It's acceptable for what I did. So, I think the humidity must be coming back up or something, because it's kind of miserable. So, I think I'm going to go home and have some ice cream. It's going to be needed after this. But, yeah, so, I don't know, 4th gear is, I've had her in 4th gear, that's road gear. I don't know, I'm not going to say it's the clutch, because I don't think it's the clutch, because then every gear would be doing it. Kind of feels like 4th gear might be getting kind of wore out, which is kind of weird to say, because that's road gear. So what I mean by it getting wore out is that it I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it feels like when you put it in the 4th, if you're rolling, it's fine, but if you come to a complete stop and then you let off the clutch and go, it's almost like there's a skip in the gear. So it's like almost like maybe you're missing a tooth or two, so it kind of skips a little bit. It jumps, and then you go, and then you jump, and then you go. So kind of makes me wonder if maybe 4th gear wasn't used a little more than it should have been, and it was used for harder jobs than what it was designed for. So I like to stick anywhere between 1 to 3. But on the road, I'll use 4th. But it's just, me and my uncle did have a drag race there for a minute with the tractors. Kind of almost feel like, even though I think they're geared a little more differently than what I think, I don't know. It seems like the A can kind of keep up with the 400. You know, that's if you're in 4th gear and you got the thing pinned wide open. She'll keep up with it pretty good. It's, you know, not perfect. But I don't know. I mean, we had a drag race there on the road. So, but I don't know. There was a couple times that he actually, he passed me. Well, I was getting over anyway because the road's so damn rough, but I got over. I guess he must have thought that I was going to let him through or something, but I really wasn't. I was more or less just getting over because the road's so rough and I didn't want the tractor to go through all that. But I don't know, he started passing me and it was kind of a slow pass. So I was like, oh, well, he's keeping up. I mean, look, I'm keeping up to him fairly well then, you know, all things considered. But it's looking like on the front right steering tire, I think the seals are out. I think it's starting to leak. It's starting to get wet even on the back side of the wheel on the hub. So, and I think there's grease in there. And I think that grease is slowly getting leaked out now. So, chances are the seals are out on that too. So that'll be another thing I gotta freaking fix. Dude, the driver's side seems alright, but that'll have a leak next year too. But as of right now, I'm going to do the PTO. Get a little bit of air going here for a minute because I want to cool off. So, but yeah, not bad. So, shut up, radio, shut up. So, yeah, seals left and right are going out on this old thing, but it's an old tractor. But once we get done with repairs or done with hauling trees and stuff, it'll be pretty much fall time. The tractor will be pretty much sleeping at that point. So I'll probably end up pulling the PTO out and replacing that oil seal. Gotta watch out for tree branches here on the road too. I haven't gotten around to cleaning them up, but there's really no sense either because we're just gonna end up putting more on the stinking road. I got the biggest ones out of the way so they wouldn't cause too much of an issue. So, but yeah. So that's pretty much it. I'm heading home. We're done. We're done for today. I'm happy with what we got done. I'm glad we got rid of a couple trees at least. Burned one more load of trash today. So that would have been load number 3. And then 2 loads of scrap metal. So, guess I can't complain too bad, but I know some people would be like, oh man, you could be going all day long. Yeah, but we're not really in a hurry to get any of this done. We want to get it done, but I'm not going to force it, you know. There's only so much I can do with my tractor, and there's only so much we can do with the 400. Because, you know, there's only so much that my uncle's willing to do. And I don't think my uncle would feel too comfortable with me driving the 400. I've never driven the 400 before. I was pretty close to one time, but that happened to be the day that I blew my knee out. So then got maybe 1 inch and that was it. So, but was there something on the freaking road, or was that just, I don't know what the hell that was. I thought that was a freaking cat or something. Don't see nothing. So yeah, anyways guys, I'm going to take off. So I guess I'm pretty much done here. So yeah, anyways guys, I'm going to take off. So I guess I have a good day and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Take her easy.